Good morning, everyone. Well, we do have a chance of rain ahead and along a cold front today and tonight, but right now it's looking like the chance of rain ahead of the cold front is going to be more impressive. Now, no rain to worry about for the morning commute today. Going to be completely dry, so that's good news. The earliest, I think, this round of activity ahead of the cold front could begin for northwest Indiana is going to be about 11 a.m. this morning. Notice the stray showers starting to pop up. As far as the peak of the activity, though, so the chance beginning at 11 a.m., I think it's going to peak about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Now, this is going to be a combination of showers and, yes, some weak storms, though I'm not concerned about severe storms with this round. But notice a good chance of rain at 1 o'clock. But by the time we get to 3 o'clock, past the peak of the activity, though I still have to leave the chance in there, I do think it's going to be drier at 3 o'clock compared to 1 o'clock. And notice that is not the cold front, so I still think we're going to reach the upper 80s this afternoon, and unlike yesterday, it's going to be humid as well, so likely feeling like the low 90s. It will be breezy, though. That's 20 to 25 miles per hour, and the breeze always helps a little bit. So let's talk about when the next round of rain is going to be, and that's going to be the early evening hours, it looks like, when the front is actually going to be pushing in. Now notice, this is at 6 o'clock, and there's a very good chance that we're still going to be dry in northwest Indiana, but see that shade of orange and red showing up near Chicago? That is showing that we're talking about, right now, the latest high-resolution model saying probably just isolated showers and storms, so a smaller chance of rain than what we're going to see earlier in the day. The problem is, along this front, though the activity may end up being isolated, the storms that do pop up will have the potential of being severe. So we're not talking about widespread activity with this front, but we're just going to have to keep an eye on the isolated showers and storms that do pop up. Those storms do have the potential of producing wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour and perhaps some penny-sized hail. But I do have to say, during the early evening hours, it's not a guarantee we're going to see rain. Check out what this model is showing when the front is right over us in northwest Indiana. 7, 8 o'clock, could we be dry? Yeah, that's a possibility. That's why the chance of rain isn't particularly high, but we're just going to have to keep an eye on it. There are some models, I will say, that are showing a little bit more activity with the front, but I'm just giving this as a possibility that we may end up missing out on the rain. That is a possibility as the front works over us. That said, for the storms that do have the opportunity of popping up, they could produce those wind gusts of 50 miles per hour and penny-sized hail, so just something to keep in mind during the early evening hours. Now, I think the front is going to be clear of us by 9 o'clock, so any chance for a severe storm popping up is going to be over. However, as we often see with fronts, there is going to be an area behind the front of isolated showers for the late evening, early overnight hours. I'm going to keep a small rain chance in there, but it is looking small. And then the rain will clear out, the clouds will break up, and check out the morning commute tomorrow. The only thing you're going to be needing is a pair of sunglasses because there's going to be a lot of sun around. I tell you what, back to good weather for tomorrow afternoon. Highs in the low 80s and back to comfortable humidity as well.